All right, my HBCU top five as we continue to push through in the season. I told you, once we got past week 4, week 5, all the jumbleness of what we had during the first few weeks of the season of non-conference and teams all over the place is balancing itself out. And I have Jackson State at the number 5 spot. I still think Jackson State is a top 5 program. Remember, they got that big win over Texas Southern. They had a bye week, and now they come in with a big game with Florida A&M this weekend. I think Jackson State, with the way that they're playing with Jacoby and Morgan right now, and the running back Irv Mulligan back, and then you're looking for Tillian at the wide receiver spot, and their defense, I like Jackson State, and that's why they're sitting there at number 5, 4-2 overall, 2-0 in conference play. Let's take South Carolina State at the number 4 spot. Coach Chennis Berry and his squad on a bye week as well, coming off of that big win on the road at Tennessee Tech. Tennessee Tech missed that last-second field goal. South Carolina State wins 22-20. They've had some tough games this year, beating Tennessee Tech, beating the Citadel, and because of that, they're sitting there at number 4 at 3-2 conference play, right around the corner for them after they get done with Fort Valley State this weekend. Moved up from number 5 to number 3, the Tigers of Tennessee State. What they have done is continuously win, and they're showing improvement as the season go on. Got a big victory, 41-17 over Eastern Illinois this past weekend. They're now sitting at 5-2 overall, 2-1 in conference play. Of those 5 games, remember, 2 was against SWAC opponents in UAPB and in Mississippi Valley. And so as they move forward, they're going to have an HBCU opponent this weekend as they go on the road to take on Howard at Howard's homecoming. I like Tennessee State chances right now. That's why they're the number 3 team at 5-2, 2-1 in Ohio Valley Conference. At number 2, the Florida A&M Rattlers, 3-2, 1-0 coming off a bye week. They're getting ready for a big game and a top 5 matchup for me against Jackson State and Jackson, Mississippi. To me, this is going to shape up on who's going to win the SWAC East. And I cannot wait to see it. Tiffany and Jay will be on the call this weekend on this game for ESPN. So I know all eyes are going to be watching what's happening in Jackson, Mississippi, as both teams undefeated in the SWAC East and both teams vying to win that SWAC East title to try to get to the championship. And then at number 1, it does not change. Trey Oliver in North Carolina Central. The Eagles just dismantled Virginia Lynchburg this past weekend, 68-0. They've improved to 5-2, 1-0 with that one conference victory in Indianapolis at the Circle City Classic versus Norfolk State. But nonetheless, number 5, Jackson State, number 4, South Carolina State, number 3, Tennessee State, number 2, FAMU, and number 1, still flying above everybody, soaring high. I still have the Eagles of North Carolina Central as the number 1 team in Black college football.